Well, today we have one of our favorite people with us today. So Gary Miles Jr. is with us, and this is our pillar profile. And Gary is the pillar director, the social pillar director over at Providence Place, because we just, of course, started Zolife over at Providence Place. It's expanding all over the campus. And we're really excited to talk to him today about everything that he's doing, the new programming, and some really fun technology that we've got going on over there. So welcome, Gary.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
So we started, when did we start with the beta over there? November 11th, right?
Yes.
November 11th. So, you know, Gary, beyond being our pillar director of social pillar, he is also our team captain for one of the beta test teams.
Okay.
So he is in charge of 5 of these residents and orchestrating their activities and their fun. Tell us how that is, man. How are you doing with all?
It's been overwhelming.
I knew he was going to say that.
But it's been fun. You know, it's been fun seeing the residents go through this, you know, giving them that sense of purpose, you know, giving them something to look forward to, you know, just in some private conversations, you know, that we've had, you know, the residents, they've really latched on and dug into this. You know, I was just, you know, in regards to the pool time, you know, how we've had to switch up things. You know, Karen, you know, I was telling her about her pool time next week. She had this look on her face, like, I'm like, are you okay? Like, I didn't know. She was like, but no, she was stoked. That was, she just didn't know what to do with herself.
Sure.
You know, she was just excited.
Oh, that's
you know,
great.
and speechless, you know, at the same time, you know, but she's looking forward.
That's super cool.
Well, and I know they had some of the residents in the pool today. So it was so exciting to go in and watch them in there, because this has been long in coming, really, to have the ability to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So tell me, your perspective's unique because you're able to oversee a team and you're kind of hands-on with, you know, for sure these 5. But like, you were in these conversations from the beginning. So to watch Zolife play out over there and being able to be hands-on and in the fire with your team and do some of this stuff, has there been any surprises with what you've seen? Are you a little like surprised they're able to do as much as they are, or is it what you thought would happen so far?
I wouldn't say anything has surprised me.
Okay.
I mean, the residents at Providence Place, when given an opportunity, they will take an opportunity. You give them an inch, they'll stretch it a mile.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they do.
That's good.
Over there. But
Yes.
just in regards to, I guess, I can't really say just yet. You know, maybe a couple beta tests, you know, a few beta tests from now.
Yeah,
you know,
good.
You know, then after that, you know, just to see how it really spreads through.
Right. You'll have a very clear
through the
picture
building,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you brought over what you're utilizing for our virtual reality experience
Yes.
with our beta testers at Providence Place. And I
This
know
is amazing.
Millie got to experience it.
I did. I got
week or two ago,
I got
right?
to try it out, and I got to swim with beluga whales and sea turtles. It is the most amazing experience that you would ever imagine.
So tell us some, I mean, you got so many unique stories when these residents put this on, because we can do such cool things like
Yes.
we plug an address in and they can go visit where they grew
Right.
up, or they can, like you said, play with the whales, or they can experience this National Geographic
Right.
where they're in a canoe and they're traveling around with glaciers.
They can see places they've never been.
And it's totally an
Yes.
immersive experience,
Yes.
right? Where they're underwater
in
and
it.
it's like
Yeah.
there's water everywhere. So
They're in it.
being that you're hands-on with these guys, give us some fun experiences you've seen.
The residents have really enjoyed it. You know, I'll use one resident, you know, did fishing. You know, actually watching him. I'll do this as an example.
Yeah.
All right, so he's fishing. He's caught his fish, and as he's reeling it in, he has to. After it pops out the water, he's like, you know, it's like, you know, it's just that. You know,
Yes,
really, you know,
can see he's
that
experiencing
real.
it.
you know,
It's
it's
so
like
real.
really get into it. You know,
Yes.
they're looking around, you know, and it's like, oh my, you know, like another resident just this week, you know, just we were doing the first steps, you know, just so that they can learn how to use the controllers, just so that they can get their feet wet in the virtual reality, but just playing around with it, like throwing a little airplane, you know, letting off a little rocket. He's like, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Isn't that
you know, it was just
amazing?
like,
That's
oh
super
man,
cool.
I just thought it was amazing.
Yes.
Then got him on the Beat Saber.
Yeah, yeah.
After that, you know, he's, you know,
Hitting the blocks.
poking at these things,
There's-
man.
it's
He's like,
That's super
Unlimited.
cool. And you got to
It
tell
really
us,
is.
tell us about the roller coaster.
Oh,
so we have 2 people that are already addicts. You know, you know, when we first started, you know, the roller coaster, you know how it gives you that warning, you know, it's like, you know, start off soft, you know, sometimes there may be motion sickness. Two ladies are like, I want to go fast right now, you know. So
But these are somebody that have been wanting to do a roller coaster for a long time, right?
Yes.
They were like, I just want to ride a roller coaster. So this is like a long time coming for them.
Yeah, you know, and then there was one of the ladies, she was watching someone just get their feet wet, and she wasn't really certain about it. But then once she got on that roller coaster, when she got the headset on herself, she's already was talking to me today. She's like, I can't wait to get back on that roller coaster, you know?
So tell us about the one you put on extreme level, right? The hardest roller coaster you could get.
Yes, the
And what was it
Armageddon.
called?
The Armageddon.
And it had
Armageddon?
zombies?
Yes, it has zombies in it.
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
and
But they love it.
They ate it up.
Oh,
They-
you're kidding.
They ate it up.
Oh, and Gary even said this virtual reality wasn't
Yes.
enough. He was going to bring in some industrial fans to blow on them at the same time so he could
That would
maximize
be
the
amazing.
experience.
It's a work in progress. I did for one of them while they were on the roller coaster. I got behind their wheelchair and I gave them a
you
little shake. She's
did.
like, oh, you know.
That's great.
Super cool.
How fun.
Well, I mean, you're the best person we could have hope for
Absolutely.
to be executing this
Yeah.
fun type of stuff. And the way we kind of structured it, so everybody knows over there at Providence Place is, you know, Team 1 would come down and work with our rehab team in a group workout.
Right.
It's just an activity-based workout, but they're doing range of motion work and they're working with, you know, some speech and they're having some circuit training and
Right.
some very cool stuff. But then they transition and two of them will go over to Gary and get this kind of fun.
That's right.
And the two go to the workout side and they go back and forth and it's like this, the senses are all being maximized.
Right.
And then, you know, that day looks different. Coming off a Bible study, coming off of a nutritional lecture with Barb, and they're touching all the pillars that Zoelife is really brought up on. And everything we did in IL, nothing has changed over there.
Right.
And they're doing their own Wednesday lectures, right? We did a fall prevention lecture last week, and it was like, they're craving
Right.
this. And
I
that's
love
everything
it.
we had hoped
Yes.
You know,
It
and it's
is.
like, you know, virtual reality, it's not real life, but one thing I've found enjoyable about this is that it allows people to do things they would like to do without exceeding the limitations that they may have.
Right.
You know, it's like they're able to do things
Yeah.
that they've wanted to do.
Right.
You know, it's accessible. It's right there.
Yeah.
They're capable right where they're at
Right.
to do it. You know, so that's really cool.
That's a
I
great way
love
to say
it.
it.
Yeah,
'cause
it is a really good way of putting it.
We're gonna have this Oculus Quest available in AL, and the goal is as Zoelife expands throughout the campus, the technology is gonna come along with it. And so what Beta is doing over Providence Place is we're really experiencing for the first time ways we're gonna use this device. And what's super great is in the IL and the Performance Center, what we're building for this room really builds on that technology and takes it to another level so that all areas, whether you're independent living and can come down here and run around, you're experiencing stuff that's really off the charts.
Yeah.
To you're an AL and you're in your chair and you're, like Gary said, getting to experience something. It's like wherever you are, you're like, wow.
It
able
is.
to do it.
It's a huge wow factor. It's like I said earlier, you're able to do and see things that you have always wanted to, but you've never been able to. And the experience is like no other. So I love it.
Good. Any last words of encouragement for the campus or Zoelife or some of your?
You know, I would just say if you have any questions, if you have any concerns about Zoelife, my biggest encouragement would be for you just to hop in and try it. You know, because this is really transformative. Not just the VR stuff, but just what we're doing as a whole with Zoelife. It's transformative and it's positive. It's uplifting. You know, if you're looking for something to help give you that purpose, you know, if you're looking for something to look forward to, you know, tapping into Zoelife on this campus is something that can really, really help you with this. You know, and especially in my environment, you know, in Providence Place. Let's just be honest. We know the reputation that Providence Place has on campus. You know, that's that place where you go to die. So if you think of a hopeless place, that would be the place. But no, it's not a hopeless place.
No.
And then even now, bringing this into there, you know,
Yeah.
these residents, you know, they're really getting into it. You know, it's just helping to increase and benefit them in all the ways that's necessary for them to have an enjoyable life.
That's
so this
right.
is, no matter what, this is good stuff.
Awesome.
Aw,
well, you're a
Gary,
big piece of the
thank
puzzle,
you.
man. Awesome job.
Love having you on the show.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Absolutely.